Hi everyone, welcome to DIY Ideas. Today I'm going to show you how you can do a really cool summer scarf in a net pattern. So you see that this is a triangle scarf this time, but it is pretty narrow, so it looks almost like it's not. So you'll see. I'm going to use Woolly Hugs Bandy color. I'll show you in a moment what it looks like. I also use my 6mm needle to get this pretty scarf. So this project is fast, it has really super pretty colors, some purple, blue, and different shades of green. So here is Woolly Hugs Bandy color, lovely addition with even lovelier colors. So you have this nice green in different shades with some blue and purple as well. If you want this exact color, it's number 7. 6.5 to 6mm needle, and I'm using the 6mm one. You may notice that I took a bit of wool out of the middle already. So you see 100% cotton, 100 grams, and 210 meters per spool. The pattern is super simple, so let's start with some chains, and I'll do 9. Here are 9, yarn over the needle, and I'll count away from the needle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I'll go into the 7th and do my first treble. I'm leaving this on the side, 3 chains in the middle, and up and down a chain. So you see kind of this triangle or net structure starting to form. A chain and skip 1 chain from the first row so that you do the last chain of the first row with a treble. Here on the outside is 1 treble, then in the middle, between our chains here as well, and then we have the fake treble or 3 chains to replace it. And this is the beginning of my chains, so now I'll do 7. Turn your piece to the other side and then go into the 1 chain before last and do a treble. Then a chain to bridge over to here. And here we'll continue with a slip stitch to connect. Again, 3 chains plus 1 more, so that's 3 for the height and 1 to skip for later. Yarn over the needle, treble, chain, and another treble. So you see the little sections forming slowly. And this is how it keeps going. I always do chains. So I do 7 first and turn, and into the 1 before last goes a treble. Another chain and slip stitch to connect. 3 for the height, 1 additional one. So at the beginning of the row we do 7 chains, and then in the row itself we do 4. 3 for the height and 1 to skip with later. Here it's actually 6 plus 1. 1 treble, 1 chain, 1 treble. Three for the height, 1 more, treble, chain, and treble. so that I always have these structures here. You see the ending is what we start with, kind of. And then here we also do additions on this end. And then an additional treble, it grows the same way or the same as the additional chains we do at the end. So anyway, let's start a new section. Again, 7 chains. Turn and do the first treble and chain, then a slip stitch and 4 chains. Treble, chain, treble, and again 4 chains. Then treble, chain and treble, and slip stitch, and again last treble structure starting with 4 chains. You see how it's always the same, but it keeps expanding, so that's how we get this net pattern style, this really cool structure. So yeah, you see how easy it is. That's why it's also pretty light and good for the summer because it's not too warm. It's not gonna keep you heated when it's already warm outside. So here is our scarf now after a while. The colors are much prettier. You see how we started with green and then came a darker section and then the purple came in with this kind of pinkish color. So you see that this is pretty narrow and long as well. So it is in fact a triangle scarf, but as I said, it looks almost like it's not. So either way, I think it's pretty cool. It's a very easy pattern for beginners to do, so I think it's also fitting if you're really new to this. This is already pretty wide, but I'll finish it quickly and then I'll be back. So here is my whole scarf out of the entire spool, and you see how nice the colors are, so I'm really loving the gradient. You could of course do it in a different way, but I think, yeah, the overlays are really nice. So we have 2 pointy ends of our kind of triangle, but you see, as I said, it's pretty narrow. Here I did the last stitches, so I'll now pull the thread out, pull a bit, and then weave it in later to hide it. So that way you don't have much to do after you're done, just a little bit of weaving in. The beginning thread we need to do as well. So as far as size goes, I'm at 160 centimeters in length, but you can do this as you like. So if you do one spool, it's 100 grams of weight and about this size. So it's a really nice and thin scarf, perfect for the summer to go over your shoulders as a nice accessory. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Feel free to let me know in the comment section what you think. You can also shoot us a thumbs up and subscribe. By subscribing, you are staying updated with all of our new videos, and you can access our older videos for some extra inspiration and all of that for free. So make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in our next project. Until then, have a wonderful day. Bye!